spending a cent. That's one hitchhiker's challenge as he makes his way through Omaha tonight. He's depending entirely on the kindness of others. His goal is to make it to New York City. Fox 42's Maria Thompson discovered why the 22-year-old is making such a daring journey and how he hopes it will inspire others to face their fears.
I'm seeking fears, so I want to find fears and counter them. About 3 months ago, I was living in Canada, and I was left with 2 months of traveling, so I just thought, okay, let's do something cool.
22-year-old Paul Jonas is from Germany. He was studying abroad in Vancouver when he came up with the idea to hitchhike across the country.
I've got this goal of 200 kilometers a day, which matches up to 32 days until I'm in New York City, which is the goal city. Let's do it a little bit more tricky, and I thought, let's do it without money, so I'm not allowed to use any money on the whole trip.
Even if people try to give him money.
If you would give me money or anyone on the trip, which actually happened 3 times, I couldn't use the money. I can't spend anything, so I'm totally dependent on the kindness of strangers pretty much.
Jonas says his main method from getting to point A to point B has been this sign right here, telling others he's going east. He said the longest he's ever had to wait for a ride has been 6 hours, and 19 days later, he ended up right here in Omaha.
One big thing is I'm more grateful. So on this trip, when you can't spend money, like someone gives you an apple or something, you're very grateful for it, because without this apple, you might not have food for the whole day. I'm eating better than I ever eaten before.
He says this experience has changed everything for him.
So I've got one more goal of this whole trip, which is getting on the Ask Gary Vee show.
Jonas says he hopes this has inspired other people to take more chances.
I'm telling you, you can do this as well. And people say, but it costs so much money. And with this trip now I can say, hey, not actually.
Jonas says he is 4 days ahead of schedule, but he won't step foot in New York until he hits the 32-day mark. Maria Thompson, Fox 42 News.
Jonas has been blogging his journey. You can find links to his blog on our website, fox42kptm.com.